You want me to answer?
Huh?
Are you crying?
He's saying some deep shit. But
PD.
what's going on, bruh?
Oh, hold my hand. Are you okay?
Are
you okay?
I'm
Are
okay.
you okay? You're being so vulnerable right now. Are you okay? Men for Change had asked that on the 21st of November, or by the 21st of November, everyone should change their profile pictures to the color purple. And on that day, everybody should wear black to stand in, what is it?
Solidarity.
Thank you.
Solidarity.
Solidarity with the 5,000 plus women that have been murdered, assaulted in the past year.
Cool. I can forgive you and forget about you, but I don't have to be your friend.
Fully.
No, you don't have to
That's
be
my whole
friends.
thing.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
But
just
can you be friendly?
I can be friendly.
Cordial.
Hi, how you doing? How
Cordial.
you doing? Oh, can I sit in your section? It's like, move on. I'm okay. Like, just because I forgive you and I'm cordial doesn't mean I want you around me. You know what I mean?
But friends have a lot of folks. Friends, honestly, they have this thing where like I don't need you, you don't need me.
But we
And
don't
then-
do the same with partners.
Yeah, because they see you naked. That's a different story. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Like, I think no.
I think I suffered a lot of loss that I did not expect to ever happen.
Weight loss.
I don't think of the same thing.
First of all, whatever. Okay, so yes, in terms of like friendships, relationships, these were people that I wanted to be in my life forever, right? And having to navigate life after them was weird.
Heavenly Father on Safari, please bless this episode, Lord. May
Okay.
every person who's listening to this episode, may they be able to listen to us and everything we talk about, not fall on hard ears, but they fall on soft ears, and that people can learn that we are here as the Up Podcast to empower young people, to empower people in general, make them feel free and liberated to talk about anything. Today we have a lot of things to talk about. We got the GPV, the purple side and the green side, but it's life. A lot of things were happening. Grace Mondlana's hosting a Christmas party. I didn't even know that as creators we have Christmas parties, but it was a Christmas party anyway. And yeah. Anyway, welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed the prayer. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, all right. That's yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it about? What I said that was weird.
The way you
The,
said
the
it.
accent.
Yeah, it was okay. Like it was. The thing is, it flowed.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
I feel like it could be better though.
My colored accent. Nee, things it depends, bruh. Like depends what kind of colors you chilling with. There's colors from El Dorado Park, from Rega Park, from a museum park, from Avenger Park, from
that is not a real place.
Midland Park.
You lie.
Say Avenger.
They said Avenger Park. You lie. That's not a real
Avenger
place.
Park is not a real thing.
Kopali dumedi saying about Tubaruna.
Greetings in the wonderful name of
Hi, yabona manje.
of us
Hi
Minister of Sports,
everybody.
Arts and Culture, Gaten McKenzie.
And then they cancel us
They're gonna
because of
cancel
La
us
Masi.
now. You see,
An accent. Oh, what guys?
hey, my brother.
You
Comedians
never
do
know.
accents.
You know how touchy
Impressions.
feely people are.
Yeah, to be fair. Anyways, I'm going to guys come now. Prince Ogatube, aka Pdjokes. I'm an MC, I'm a musician, I'm a podcaster, and I'm a dopest person in the world. Mangazing GFC, God's favorite child. That is, my intro will never stay the same because it means I'll cool. Yes. Yes. Sorry, God.
Like, yeah.
Sorry.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the one and only independent variable. Your mama's favorite boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. It's your boy Des Lee.
Hi everyone, it's Palesalegodi, also known as Sister Ravana, also known as DJ Scissors, and welcome back to another episode of the Podcast.
Welcome back home, close friends. How are you guys?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, I drove from Limpopo. I didn't drive. I was a passenger princess. But like, yeah, I just got back from Limpopo, and I was earlier than other people in the room. I don't want to mention names, Des and Nigel.
Listen, if we start talking about
Late coming.
late comings and we pull the record
But I've done
and
better.
the stats, imagine I've known you for 2 years.
It's giving red and white was the
Whatever.
theme. If only those were slightly reddish.
And I have red ones.
Is it? Yeah.
Anyway, how's everyone doing?
I ain't got no. I'm fulfilled in life. You know, I realized like I actually like brides and like intimate-ish things as opposed to like the clubs. Because even Saturday I was at Hard Rock, right? Yo, it just felt so nice.
Yeah.
We're talking about people, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, man, like, yeah, I missed it. I needed some stability in my life. And it was good. So the past weekend and Sunday I was with friends with the bride. So everything just felt, yeah.
I hear that.
What happened on Saturday?
I was at Hard Rock.
And that was wholesome.
Yes.
I was about to say, what was stability?
No.
Groove.
Yeah,
No,
like,
it was groove.
like-
No, it was not groove.
Oh, but you must
Because we're watching the Springboks there, and then in the meantime, like when music
Chilling.
is playing, we chilling. You know.
Was it a day, afternoon thing, or nighttime? Because nighttime is different. You can't say I was chilling.
But if you're watching the Springboks at night,
You'd
that's
groove.
That's
But you don't watch matches go groove.
yeah.
You do.
And Hard Rock is not a groove spot.
I've watched the match go drama.
I mean, at Haki is.
It's a lounge.
It's a groove spot, though.
It's a lounge.
It changes. The music changes. After 6 p.m., the white music stops. Then they go straight to the oh lo lo. Hey,
Also, I actually have a bone to pick with restaurants. So, taba ya lona ya gore after 6 o'clock, everything turns into a groove spot. I don't like that.
Why?
Like at restaurants, like you'll be listening to something very like mellow and whatnot, and then next thing you know,
Go to a restaurant that doesn't
yeah.
turn to groove. Because there's plenty of places that I
What,
think
Spur?
no, nigga. There's so many places that are like specifically for places like I wonder if you walk past Rosebank, let's say you see that corner there by Tasha's and
Yeah.
the thing. There's so many restaurants prior to you reaching that corner before we reach a
Use cafe side.
not News Cafe side. That this side, as if you're going
like
inside.
Mama Samba.
There's like nice places there around that. I feel like we are not exploring enough of places
Probably.
to enjoy quality time with ourselves. Solo dates. It always has to be with groove because there are places I'm like it's empty, but I love the aesthetic. I could come here and have a nice dinner date with my person.
Yeah.
Not like screaming in your ear. Hello. Okay. What's your body count? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. No.
the waiter's asking, okay.
I have to tell the waiter to ask you now because
But then
I
you
can't.
get places like Saint and Santon where they literally split it in half.
Literally.
The groove
Really?
side is there on the right, and then the restaurant side is there on the left.
and solo as well.
And solo, yeah. So just you decide where you want to go. Others,
But does the music not reach you because but divided?
you know, but those walls, my brother. I
They're
know.
very thin.
That's why the prices at Saints are expensive because you pay for that piece.
Who said I must go to Saint? Someone said to me this weekend I must actually try out Saint as a place. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
And it's so nice because you know what's crazy is that for one of the bougier places in Santon, there isn't that peer pressure to like buy a bottle or anything like that. Because first time I went there, dude, we all had one each. There was a bar there. You just drink, have the time of your life. People are there. Music is bumping. You know, no one is like bottle. They know. I didn't see a bottle.
Only
girl.
at night.
I
Does it
didn't
tend to a place like that at night?
what like a club?
Yeah. Like sparkles type of stuff.
I did not see it.
Yeah.
Maybe it does. Maybe it was a day. Maybe I went on a day when niggas were broke. I don't know. But
Is this why you don't like you're not fond of groove much compared to the situation you just had this weekend where it's a nice chillers inside with people who are relevant? Like what are the main differences between groove and having something indoor with intimate friends? Number one, there's no bouncer. I was gonna tell you. No, because guys,
know already,
no,
yeah.
guys, like bouncers are actually rude. If I'm being genuinely honest, bouncers are the most rudest people. Yes, I understand your job is tough and you have to deal with people who are intoxicated, but I think there should be some level of customer service and understanding. Which I'm the one who's sober-minded here. I can't reason with somebody who's been downing tequila or Hennessy or whatever the case might be. I just think sometimes they're rude in how they do things, and clubs should actually look into that because some people don't feel safe.
with
the
the bouncers.
bouncers.
Yeah,
With the
bouncers
bouncers.
are not like I think I never needed a bouncer in my entire life whenever I was in a club. You know what I'm saying? I think the only time I've ever seen a bouncer in action is when carried one of our friends out of the club.
Yeah, we have a friend who gets bounced every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
They
gets
literally
bounced.
they pick him up and they take him out.
Yep. Then you have to change the location.
Jesus.
What do you feel about clubs who have a dress code?
It's weird.
I have a dress code.
Yeah. So let's say me, I'm a nice guy, I'm successful, I've got my own money going on, but I don't know, I've got big foot for whatever reason, but I'm wearing my favorite Crocs or Balenciaga looking like
Okay,
Crocs.
no, you're not gonna wear Crocs to the club.
Okay, so I'm using that as an extreme example, but there are some times where women can't enter if they're not wearing heels.
Yeah.
Like how, like,
That's
like I can't wear hats. Like what do you mean when these creatures are wearing wigs?
I guess it's a way for them to like maintain some sort of a standard. Yeah.
Because otherwise, what separates a club from a tavern if you don't put things in place like a dress code, sections, bottle girls, nigga. You know, it's just there are different levels of groove, and I think that's where you find a lot of people like the in the middle type of places where you don't have to pay for entrance. You can or cannot buy a bottle. You can still sit anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Those are the comfortable places. Your higher ends where you pay entrance, buy a bottle to sit down. Otherwise, you stand in the corridor. Like, yo, there's a lot.
Do you think then the whole club thing, right? Because you mentioned like quote unquote hierarchies, is influenced by classism?
I think so. Because if you're trying to maintain a certain aesthetic, you're gonna just have your own rules and how things are done. But now what pisses me off is normally these places where you pay entrance to go in. Should you as a customer have higher standards now of what this situation or the experience is gonna be like based on how much you paid? Because sometimes kipatala klipa for what? I don't have a table yet. I don't have a chair. It's not like I'm gonna get ice that has smoke. I'm just gonna get ice if it does arrive. Like, do you think the places where you pay entrance, it's worth it inside?
Nah, granted, I don't pay entrance, but
Because you are Desley.
Period.
Your
Superstar.
Your baby mama's favorite baby daddy.
When you do, bro, it's very weird because like what you I've never thought about it like that where you pay just to enter the door of the place.
Yeah.
It's not like it comes with a drink. It's not like it comes with a table, a section, even good customer service. Because now let's say you get in. You pay, you get in, and you figure out, oh shit, there's no space to sit, or I can't afford this. You've wasted 200 and something rand
Just for
nothing.
Yeah.
Unlike,
Unless there's maybe a headliner, maybe. Could that be sometimes a situation where there's a headliner?
But my thing then is, why are we paying for entrance if we're gonna like
Drink
pay?
inside.
Yeah, for drinks
For
and
hubblies.
food, hubly, and these things are expensive,
Yeah.
dude.
you know, like there's that place, Prince.
Yes.
You know that one. It's where they're exotic
People dance for a
people
living.
dance.
Clocks,
People
yeah.
dance for a living. Ballerinas of some sort.
Yes, yes.
You know, slightly naked ballerinas. But yeah, at least that place, you pay for entrance. At least you get some dollars.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And those dollars contribute towards the ballerinas.
Yeah.
So it's something. At least
something.
you benefit something.
There I can understand.
You know what I mean? But a normal club.
In a normal club, it's kind of crazy, né? I think it's weird. How are you, Palesa? We asked him, and you said you are tired.
Yeah, I'm
you
just tired, but I'm good, blessed as always.
Yeah.
It's Monday again, so we're at work. I have a lot of work to do, but you know what? Yeah, no. Shout
Now
out to
people are
God.
really loving you, and you still look stunning today again. It's not like we are hyping you up, and also tech Nigel, right? It's because of the 360 type shit. You know, it's like this was never even about him. I understand why he made the whole thing about him. Now the viewers are mad at us that we proposed the 360 days for our viewers, for the voluptuousness that is Palesa. And then Nigel decide that
Taught him a new word.
Nigel decide no, yes in Mundab.
Okay, let me actually send like a cute shout out to everyone. Guys, thank you so much for making me feel seen. You guys as well. As overwhelming as it may seem, I really do appreciate it. Because someone in the comments was like, Des and PD are always like complimenting you, blah, blah, blah. And I responded and I was like, you know, they are literally healing a part of me that didn't receive this, like back in the day. And it's not because of the weight loss or anything. Like, it's been a thing where they will compliment me and whatnot. But now it's a lot. So thank you guys.
How
I
do you
love
handle
guys.
being recognized, like, for your social media presence outside of?
How will I know? Because I'm drunk. Oh, Gadala. No, it's
When you do, like, compared to the Palesa before,
Yeah.
you know, I would say being in the public eye. in a sense.
so in as much as like I'm an extrovert and everything, I think when people do come up to me and they're like, oh my God, you're Palesa from up close. Firstly, I'm like, okay, I'm grateful that you actually recognize me in the work that I do, as overwhelming as it may seem. But it's so, okay, how do I handle it? Dude, you know I'm a welcoming person.
Yeah,
So, you know, give you guys hugs, maybe kisses.
yeah. You live a lot these days, eh?
I
You live a
am.
lot, and I love the energy, Shem. I love the energy. You must keep it up, man.
Guys, thank you. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm handsome. How are you?
I'm beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm approaching my year-end fatigue.
Only now.
Yeah.
I've
I
had
think so.
year-end fatigue since the year started.
You know what I'm saying?
No, honestly, I think in November, I'm worn out. I'm done mentally. The things I think about, the things that I've accomplished. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and I was like, remember on the 1st of January, we sat here and we're just like, okay, what's the plan for this year? Like, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And so proud of him because he was able to get the car that he needed, got it to the state that he could get the car to,
Yeah.
and is saving towards, marrying his girlfriend who's always breaking up with him once in a while. But that's not the point.
Okay.
No, the thing is,
yeah.
women are like this. It happens. So he's saving towards the person who's driving him crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, okay, Prince, look back in the last 11 months. What have you accomplished? How is this year better than last year?
Yeah.
So how do you gauge success over a period of 12 months for you? Like, if you look at exactly 12 months ago today, where were you? What progress have you done this year? Do you think you've done the things that you said you were going to do? Or are you proud of your progress? Because sometimes it could be a year of just grinding. The Bible talks about you must just, sow. So then you will reap afterwards. Jesus, good evening, so.
Yeah. I think it was. I think this year was a bittersweet year. On one hand, I did a lot of things that I didn't think I would do. Went to a lot of
Like
places
stay single.
DJing.
Yeah, dude, you launched your DJ career. DJ
He's out
Suzani.
here, hey?
Yeah, no. And also like taking a flight for the first time alone. That was like early in the beginning of the year. I never took a
went to
flight
Cape Town,
before in
eh?
my life, nigga. I've only been to Venda there.
Oh.
Yes.
On the road. I love you, Venda people. You guys are fighting me, but I love you. Yeah, on that aspect, it was like, okay, cool. Went to a lot of places, met a lot of people. But then I was even having this talk with a friend of mine. I was like, I think the problem lies with, as much as externally things have been seamlessly okay, internally as a person, it's like I reflect back on like who I was a year ago or 2 years ago around this time, and I'm like, I'm a different person.
Yeah.
In a good and a bad way. But obviously, as a person, you focus a lot on the bad.
Oh,
so
1,000%.
it's like, okay, cool. Yes, we've grown in this aspect. We've been okay so far. Part of Up Close, which has grown as well, especially with the way you traveled the long road. This one just arrived. This one traveled a long road. It's beautiful. But like when you look at yourself and you say, I look like I've lost a lot of life and energy in me, even though everything else around me seems like it's moving forward. So I think that's why, man, that's why I say bittersweet. Some of the goals you wanted to achieve, you achieved, but internally you hate yourself. It's like, damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I hear that.
So yeah.
You want me to answer?
Huh?
Are you crying?
He's saying some deep shit. But
PD.
what's going on, bruh?
Oh, hold my hand. Are you okay?
Are
Are you okay?
I'm
Are
okay.
you okay? You're being so vulnerable right now. Are you okay?
Oh, the water. I'm just leaking, my sister.
Your eyes are sweaty.
I'm just leaking. Nah, bro. I think that's why I hate this time of the year, because as this December, which kind of launches your year, but I think I just didn't go in and go in this year. That was a tough year for me. I won't lie. Like social media content creation is not easy.
But you guys are doing so good, though.
Yeah, you have to push, bro, even when it's not.
You literally don't have a choice.
Yeah,
You don't have a choice.
I've had to make some really, really tough decisions, personal ones, family ones, Jolo ones, and I'm just like, I'm just a boy. Can I just use a statement for once? I'm just a boy, guys. Like, I'm just a guy who's trying to make it out of the hood.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like what you're doing is not enough. Right? Like, you do something that should be great and celebrated, and then I can see why. What's up with the whole validation thing? Like, that's why I like it when people close to me are just like, yo, Ntana, you see you pushing. You did the same thing yesterday. I was just randomly chilling, minding my own business, and you just came through, and I was like, okay, someone sees, you know, because I see it, but to me it's my day to day. But the progress you don't see, so that's kind of nice. I got emotional, but I'm in a very neutral space. Neither happy, neither sad. I'm just there.
I think 12 months ago to now, actually, no, I'm going to use this year in general. I think I suffered a lot of loss that I did not expect to ever happen.
Weight loss.
I was thinking the same thing.
First of all, whatever. Okay, so yes, in terms of like friendships, relationships, these were people that I wanted to be in my life forever, right? And having to navigate life after them was weird. But also, I took it as like an ego death. I had to die to live again. You know what I mean? I needed to change my life, dude. Like I think last year, dude, I was hanging on a thread, but that thread is from his garment. Amen and amen. And I had to be so intentional about being a better me. And I think I'm in a way better space right now. Regardless of the losses, I think I've gained more than I could have imagined. In terms of work as well, like literally now as we were driving from Limpopo, I got a campaign.
Ooh.
Whatever. But like,
Cocaine.
like I genuinely am proud of myself. I didn't expect to have grown the way that I did this year. But like I said, it was very important for me to lose certain things, certain people, to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm actually okay. I can do this life thing. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend as if I were given the opportunity to rekindle certain relationships, I won't double back. No.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Hey, you took
Yeah.
off your glasses fast, my brother.
Funny enough, on Friday, an ex-friend of mine reached out. And it was crazy to me
the voluptuous
because...
one?
No.
Okay.
Reached out to me, but it was in terms of like something that she wants to do makeup-wise. But for some weird reason, I was like, I'm so happy we're back in contact. Yeah, sorry. I'm literally just thinking about it right now. Like,
do you do love backs, like friendship love backs?
Yeah.
Because I personally believe, like, as I've grown older, that it's not the time you spend with someone that defines how solid your relationship is. It's like, I mean, I look at relationships with boys in general, like just like relationships can always be put on
You
pause.
clarified that, because when you said I look at relationship with boys, I'm like, then you said I'm a G.
Nigel
I'm
must
like,
cut it there.
Yeah, like I'm actually though, like I love how my relationships are with guy friends in a sense, because it's solid. Men understand that there's a task that needs to be done, there's things that need to be done. We're not always all emo about you haven't spoken to me. I could send this one 20 reels before he responds on my story and saying what's up. You know, it's like it's not a thing of I love those type of relationships because life happens. I personally just don't like clingy friends.
Really?
I'm clinging to this one, but only for one reason, because when I call him, he doesn't pick up.
Oh yeah, this
And then
one.
I become clingy because I'm just like, yeah, you're making me like feel like I'm needing you. I don't need you, but also I need you to wake up. Something,
Like,
something
hello?
to talk about. But I like, for me, once a friend is out of my life in that aspect, I don't think I can. You have lost a friend this year. You have lost a friend this year, and you guys have lost. All three of you have lost a mutual friend this year.
Mutual.
I think so. I would say mutual to me too, but for me it wasn't that deep than it was for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So are those type of friendships that you can like go back to, or is the damage already done? Because why is it so easy, not easy rather, to not forgive?
You know what I will say? I think there's always room to rekindle, but there has to be a very honest conversation between you and the other person before you actually make the decision. Because I could easily say, yeah, you and I can be friends again. But before that, I need us to start on a clean slate. Let's talk about the problems we had before and how to maneuver going forward. Because I don't want it to be a thing where, Shapu, we're back in the same spaces and this, that, and the third, and then now we're going back to how things used to be. No, I'm a different person. I operate very differently. And if we are going to be friends, you're going to respect and appreciate my growth, and I will do the same. But yes, conversations have to be had before.
But friends have a lot of folks. Eh? Friends, honestly, they have this thing where like I don't need you, you don't need me.
But we don't do the same with partners.
Yeah, because they see you naked. That's a different story. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Like, I think no. Let me land. Nah. I think it just depends on how the friendship ended. Right? There's certain ways in which a friendship can end. You know how sometimes you just gradually drift away from each other and then it ends. There's no beef. It was just life happened.
Yeah.
We just moved. Those are fine. I'll come back anytime. You know what I'm saying? But I think where I draw the line is like on the line of disrespect without accountability, right?
1000%.
That for me, that's where I'm like, you will never see me again. You know what I mean? And I think
I hear that.
I'm just strict on that part where it's like, dude, if you're not accountable, and I have to explain to you on what you did,
Yeah.
and all that and all that and all that, I'm not gonna waste.
But
my
then
time.
there's what happens sometimes if a person doesn't actually not get it.
If they don't
No,
get,
you're grown.
No.
but
you're grown.
it makes
Let's
sense.
be real, fam. Let's be
makes
real.
sense, it
I
makes
get
sense.
what you are saying, right?
Yeah.
As a grown person, you should be able. But to sometimes there are lessons that you have to teach a person. Yes, it came at a price where they offended you or didn't take accountability. But unless you say something, they would never know where they went wrong. So let's say like uktuba. I don't know what uktuba is, but to doob.
To throw in the towel.
To throw in the towel sometimes never works because most people do that and the conversation could have been had and the person could have been made aware, which doesn't talk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I've learned to accept apologies that I never got. And yes, I've learned to accept that in many, many ways because I'm just like, there are people out there that I probably don't know that I offended or I said something mean to them and I just have to be okay with them forgiving me, I guess, for apologies they never got. Unless you tell me and say, yo, Prince, you were homophobic here, you're in a homophobic day. I felt this was...
You were going there.
I wasn't even going there. It's just... In fact, I would go there on a different time. But, right, so I just learned. Because sometimes doesn't... Oh, like, dog, move it on. Because once a person owes you... Because I learned, in church, I learned, like, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Right?
Oh, fully.
I get you that you're offended, it's touched you, but unforgiveness means that person has power over you. Because every time you hear of them in their presence, your aura changes, your system reshuffles. It says, oh, I must remember that I don't like this girl. Why am I at this event? Suddenly, the food is not tasting nice, the things are not tasting great, and you're seeing them standing with a mutual, and you're already getting more and more vexed. That's the power they have over you.
I think
You just need to release
it's
them.
one thing to forgive, right? But like my whole thing is like, okay, cool. I can forgive you and forget about you, but I don't have to be your friend.
Fully.
No, you don't have to be
That's my whole
friends.
thing.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
But
just
can you be friendly?
I can be friendly.
Cordial.
Hi, how you doing? How
Cordial.
you doing? Oh, can I sit in your section? It's like, move on. I'm okay. Like, just because I forgive you and I'm cordial doesn't mean I want you around me. You know what I mean? So I just think, bro, in life, I learned no one owes you anything, right? Neither should you to them.
And also, we must remember that some people only come into your life to teach you about
lesson
yourself.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, or a lesson. Some people aren't meant to be in your life forever, and that's okay. That's
That includes
why,
relationships.
Yeah, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why you go on, Joanna.
Damn.
That's why they have the saying, Barry, you're so lucky because you haven't met all the people that will love you. So yeah.
Okay. But some people start out loving you and then it just ends in tears most of the time.
Yeah, and that's why you move on and you find your people.
But moving on is tough, bro. Especially, you ever seen, I think the one thing that probably broke me in terms of relationships and love is watching the person you love the most fall out of love with you. That shit is something
hurts.
else, bro.
Let's not even go there, man. Let's
Yeah.
not even go
It hurts
But
because
falling
you're like
out of love
not
with
saying
yourself
anything, sorry.
is the one thing because of who you are with. That right there for me has been my biggest thing this year where I'm just like I'm falling out of love with myself, not intentionally, but when you love something, you take care of it in every aspect.
1000%.
Let's say you have a puppy, you look taking care of a small puppy. Is regardless whether it's raining or sunny, you will feed that puppy. Make sure the puppy is good. So falling out of love and not doing those things that mean the most to you because of someone else, that is for me, I think what I've experienced is a heartbreaking experience in a sense. I'm just like, damn, bro, like,
1000%.
when last did you see yourself actually smile and just like genuinely
And
smile? Not
genuinely.
because there's cracked a joke or Palesa looks voluptuous. That's not the point. The point is like, dog, are you actually happy with how you are treating yourself? You know, do you actually treat yourself? How? Also, guys, sorry, let's skip a bit, dude. What's our land, dog?
Kaing.
Purple versus green, because
Okay,
right,
yeah,
right. There's always division in this country,
always.
especially when coming to things that either pertaining to men or women. It's always like we are seeking for a balance. We're seeking for but we see this on Father's Day. It's like, oh, let's celebrate single moms. But it's Father's Day, dog. Like, you understand? No, but they're acting. You'll never be a father, my sister. You don't have balls. You can be a
Okay.
single mom, who
Okay.
plays the father role, but you will never be a father because you
1000%.
can't teach the kid. So in South Africa right now, there's a campaign. I don't know if it was launched by
Women for
Women for
Women for
Change.
Change.
Laba bafuna ukukhansela Chris Brown.
Okay, so
Context.
Yes, context. Women for Change had asked that on the 21st of November, or by the 21st of November, everyone should change their profile pictures to the color purple, and on that day, everybody should wear black to stand in, what is it?
Solidarity.
Thank you.
Solidarity.
Solidarity with the 5,000 plus women that have been raped, murdered, assaulted in the past year, right? And I have a lot to say, but that's the context. So I'll let you speak and then I will speak
I'm just trying to figure out because it was going well
until
for
it
a
wasn't.
very short while, and I was shocked because obviously I got the message through socials. Oh, where's everyone people now? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Are we all royalty now? It's a star sign thing, but I understood what it was about. And then not even later in the group chat, someone started posting green hearts. I'm like, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So what is up with the green colors then?
I won't even lie to you. I don't know the green. The green one is for men.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding the concept there. Sorry,
Those
but
guys are
yeah.
saying, so because you know, with when it comes to awareness on the social justice, there are always extremes of a coin,
Yeah.
right? So there are the women who are saying, listen, we want purple profile pictures so that you're supporting the movement and that we raise social awareness that women in this country are at risk and it's a natural disaster that they keep on
Yes.
dying at the hands of men. And then obviously, you know, a couple of people there will say, yeah, men are the problem, men are the dogs. Why are you guys expecting the same men that kill us to put a purple profile picture? You know, very extreme. You know, and then you have the others, men are trash, da 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 da. You know, there's always two sides of a coin when it comes to social justice.
Yeah.
So what happened now is that some of the men felt offended. They're like, okay, justice for the men then, because you guys are I'm sorry, what did they say? They said you guys are blaming us, making us seem like we're all dogs, but we also get raped, we also get abused, da 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 da. So justice for the men, and that's why they put that green thing up. So now, but you'll find some people have like a split screen in their profile picture, half purple, half green.
Yeah.
So that's where the whole green thingy came from.
Do you think the movement should have been an inclusive for every gender, or
It should
because
always be that way.
it should always be that way? So how do you feel about the men who are not making it about the women? Because clearly the whole campaign was to raise awareness, you know, especially because women are the ones who are mostly endangered. We're not saying men are not endangered, but in situations like this where you're trying
And
to
that's what I think is flying over their head. The
Yeah.
fact that they think this campaign is just for women.
Yeah.
No. Women for Change has reported on many crimes that have been done unto women, but also unto men.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of stories about young boys getting raped and murdered. Recently, there was a story of two women,
two women
a
with an
26 and a 27-year-old, who raped an 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
That was reported. So I think
Is it about the
when
report?
it comes to GBV, I don't think there should be any type of politics, guys. Everyone has some sort of story that comes from being assaulted, this, that, and the third. We're missing the point, and that is the one thing that pisses me off about this thing. We're missing the
Is
point.
them trying to raise up a different point from what is currently running offensive to people who are just like, okay, but do you think they should have just been like, as in, let's do it for everyone? Because here's the thing, I get it, I totally get it, but it's like men always come last, and I say this in the most respectful and most understanding way possible. Not like they come last, but it's like, are they wrong for saying, okay, justice for some of the men, you know, who go through stuff like that? Because it's like, you are saying I'm going to cover and protect these people, raise awareness and speak to men, but then also there are men who are in jail for false rape accusations. There are men who are GPV'd in all types of ways, whether it's verbally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. There are those things. So don't you think that whoever was running the campaign should have just thought about what kind of feedback they're going to get? Because we live in a very open society that is open to a lot of things, and people are woke. People can speak up for themselves and for their rights.
I think, as I pour my drink, the issue is we're not saying that there's no justice for men.
And I'm not saying that there isn't either.
I
But
hear
for
you.
them to bring up, to say, when are we? Because the thing
Yes.
of, okay, siyanibona yenzakala, but I don't think you guys have considered doing this for men alone. Because they haven't done it. And that's a fact.
Because that's true, and the only reason that is because the disaster is with women.
Yeah.
Right?
Like 98% of
We're
them.
looking
No,
90,
The stats. Yeah.
70% of the time.
70% of the time, it's the women being killed and raped. It's the women that are dying. It's the women at the hands of their partners, their uncles, their brothers. So we're not saying that the justice for men doesn't matter. We're not saying that anti-GBV against men is wrong. Yeah. We're just saying right now, at the state that we're in, we're at the highest number ever collected in history for women in South Africa right now.
Yeah.
So right now, this is not the focus. But remember,
But isn't the number for the guys increasing as well?
No, it is. But remember, when you raise the awareness for one, people understand now what GBV is. Oh, gender can be both male and female. So you raise one, you address one. That'll also give men also confidence to be like, oh shit, I was now raped, but I see now things are happening. You know what? Let me speak up for me as well. People don't understand that there's a cycle that will take place. Just because we're addressing one doesn't mean we're going to ignore the other.
Yeah.
In America,
So does it mean that the other guys should be silent in the case?
No.
No, I get the
Silent.
deep of what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm asking then, if the focus is just on one specific campaign for now, should then the other people who have certain issues to raise be silent
yeah, but I don't
for that period? Let's say this
No, but
is
the
a
topic is
5 week.
different. This one is the purple is associated with solidarity for the women that were killed and raped this year.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. Solidarity for the women.
Why didn't you say men and women?
Because they were looking at the number pool.
The numbers
Right.
are regardless, whether it's 50 this side and 1 this side. I'm playing
Yeah, the
devil's
number
advocate.
I hear
This
you.
is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There should not be any type of politics that come in when we speak about GBV.
Because crime
It
is
shouldn't
crime.
happen at
Because
all.
crime is crime.
Yes, exactly. And I think another thing that people might be dense towards is the fact that within society we haven't really made or created a safe space for men to come and say, I've been raped, I'm getting assaulted. Because as stupid as this example might seem, like we will hear even comedians talking about like a grape story or something, and then they'll be like, and then they went to the police station, they reported, and the police officers laughed at them. And the thing is, that is not very far from the truth. It's happened time and time again. Men aren't speaking up about these things, but they are happening to them.
Yeah.
And it's, again, because we haven't created a safe space for men not to feel judged because these things also happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say you live in a household and you're married, husband and a wife, and there's a kid, and that's a certain topic like this comes up, and we know situations are
You
not
say
the
like
same.
a debate between like the
Yeah,
mom
a husband and a wife. You know?
yeah.
So it's like where the husband is saying, "Hey, dude, Nati, we're going through the most. We've got women who are boiling waters and oils and pouring them on men. They do so many horrific things because as a man, you are told to just like don't cry, be strong. But we live in a society where people know their rights now. So I was just asking, just to say, which as in, I think for me, going forward on next year's campaign, avoid the division. I know you're trying to do a good thing. Just avoid it so that everyone can feel included in the whole thing. But again,
There's even
I stand with
division
them.
inside the campaign itself.
I stand with them, and I stand in solidarity, guys. Obviously, we stand against GBV
Can
in
I
this
can I
house.
just say something quickly? I really do hope, because we've had many instances where we've quote unquote been activists for things like this. The one thing I am going to ask of everyone is that this isn't a performative thing. Obviously, we're trying to get the attention of the government, which is fucking useless. But let it not be performative. If you're going to stand for this movement, stand for it 10 toes down.
Yeah.
You have sisters, you have brothers, you have your moms who are coming back late from work, and you're standing for the people that have died, the people that are unfortunately still going to go through something like this. 10 toes down. It's either you're for it or you're not. And the thing is, Ntemonate is that everyone has a choice. So it's either you say something or you don't. Didi Malang.
Can I say something else? You want to add?
Go ahead.
I want to say something else, just off topic. I saw a video of this very beautiful lady with the forehead, everyone has foreheads, sorry. 5 head, specifically.
Oh.
So Okel, Okel was very enraged, if
Okay.
that's the right term to use. And the context of this video, she was saying, WTF, that's my words, right? Now, who are these nominees for Best Vlogger of the Year? Who are these people when there's a Palesalegodi, when there's a Noskido, when there's a Desley, when there's a Nigel? Who are these people that you've nominated for these awards? First, a couple of weeks ago, it was Lasizwe.
Okay.
It was Lasizwe who said, guys, don't vote for me. This money could go towards something. Right. So coming to the SASMA Awards, they are approaching. They are at the end of this month. For those who don't know, SASMA Awards is a South African social media awards, and it's basically commemorating, celebrating content creators for what they do, whether it's the brands or the people in front or behind the scenes. So there's a lot of things going on there. How? Number one, before I get to the question, people don't understand that you have to, according to how I know the SASMAs, you have to nominate yourself to be nominated.
So not as
So you have to
herself last year.
you have to submit. There are some people who are just like, I got nominated, but I never really did the thing, right? Me personally, as a creator, not as somebody who's associated with SASMAs anyway, as a creator, I am judging some of the people who are being nominated. But also there are people who think they're too big, that they don't need to submit nominations for themselves to be there. And then they become enraged when other people got the slots because they were like, no, why must I apply to be nominated for my industry? Well, if those are the rules and the requirements,
Then
why aren't you
just
doing
do
that,
it,
right?
to be fair.
So that girl was mad. Do you guys feel like the people who are nominated for specific whatever categories that were nominated, do you think they deserve to be there, or there's some people who are overlooked? Because if you don't apply, you're not gonna be on there.
Yeah,
It's
but
facts.
then also in the same breath, it's counterintuitive, yes, because
The English today.
people who don't end up applying, they get nominated.
Some.
But that some counts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you didn't apply and you get nominated, and others who did apply don't get nominated as well, it's kind of like but so you can look at it both ways. Like, niggas have the right to kind of be a bit off about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not with the SASMA specifically, but just in general with award shows. I don't know how others work, but it's weird.
I feel weird when a celebrity is nominated in the content creation category.
What I don't know what the nominees look like, but what I will say is that we don't all watch the same person.
To be fair.
So if there are people there who you're not familiar with, you don't watch them, but 20,000 other people watch them. You know what I mean? So, hey man, shout out to the nominees. Have fun.
Yeah, because for example, let's take popular content across all social media platforms. We understand what that could mean. Who comes to mind when I say that?
Across all social media
Popular content across all social media platforms. Who comes to mind for you?
Grace.
Across all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grace, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. To be fair, Sai and Bougie kind of up there too.
How
to
many
be
man?
fair.
How many
Okay,
man?
sorry.
Go back, sis.
Like
Who comes to mind? Right? Because you've got your
Gellings.
Lerato Ngumalos and across all platforms. I don't know how everyone is doing across, but you can in your head you can be like, okay, Ghost, I can say Ghost Lube in there because Ghost is everywhere. He tricks us on TikTok, Instagram, then he tricks us on YouTube. But the nominees here, you've got, and by the way, I'm not saying anything about the guys who are here. I'm just saying, for example, because we know this social media space is big. We've got Bruce.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Makes sense.
Then you've got Kanalelo, he's a content creator from Val. And then we've got Revenge Diaries, right? The one in the middle here.
Okay.
We've done a campaign with her. So these are the nominees for this particular category. If
That
I go
makes
here,
sense.
podcast of the year, there's
El Tito's probably there.
no podcast of the year. We've got Open Chats, granted. We've got Chris Network. I don't know what that is. I don't know Chris Network. Twice I maybe sure I could see it there.
Yeah.
McGee, I could see him there.
Podcast not there.
Up close, I could see it there. Then you've got another one called Mommy Diaries.
Oh, that's
I know about Mommy
that's
Diaries.
Mommy Dearest and thingies.
Dearest or Diaries? It says Diaries here, my brother.
It's not Mommy Dearest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, popular hashtag on social media. Who has a popular hashtag? Gonna hashtag Ashley.
I bet Sweet Kuluva's there.
No, he's not. He's not.
No, he's not. His hashtag's not there.
Yep. Nope. So you understand what I'm saying, Guti?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like the people don't apply? There's a sort of an injustice, or there's an injustice for us as viewers? Because, I mean, who decides who gets nominated for what award?
I think sometimes people also think they're too big for certain awards.
Yeah.
So they just won't put in the effort, which is fine. I mean,
Do your thing, bro.
yeah. But
Best social media
unfortunately,
vlogger. Yeah, lastly, ngene ke tsa mo topicing e. Best social media vlogger of the year. San Buji.
Told you.
Siamtanda.
Told you.
And someone called Mine Ntlelanga.
oh, I know Mini.
Vlogger
Very
of the
good.
year.
Very
Nah.
good.
But if you didn't apply, we can't nominate you.
You can cut the show, bro.
Anyway, guys, we're so sorry that the episode was short, but thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, to comment and share. And don't forget to switch on your notification bell to know when Up Close has posted. We love you lots like Jelly Tots. Bye.
Yo.